Hey everyone, Alice here with the weekly reading for June 27th to July 3rd. So this is the end of June. Man, is it already the end of June? Holy shit. Okay, so I'll start off here with the sort of astrological forecast. I don't think it's going to be very long. I mean, I look at it because I look at it for me, and I just feel like, I'll just pass it along to you. What it is, it's just, where the planets are, whatever the aspects are, I guess, are transiting and how that is affecting sort of the energy overall, like around everybody. So it's not gonna be like this is how it's going to be. It's just the energy can make people or make you feel more likely to be in this way, especially like moon energy. But it's not it's not like this is what it's gonna be. They're not like predictions or anything like that. This week, though, seems to be a week of, it'll be kind of a struggle, I'm not gonna lie. Realizations, hard realizations, and wake up calls, and, more along the lines of realizing maybe you're being a little selfish. When I say you, I mean the general you, that people might be, they don't have to realize that they're being selfish, but it's like almost being put to the test a little bit. Like, are you being selfish here? Are you being self-absorbed kind of thing? Maybe be less self-absorbed. It feels kind of like that. Monday, like the beginning of the week, like Monday and Tuesday is a little bit of like, yes, it is, the energy is there for you to do things for yourself, but it's kind of like, okay, let's sort of plant those seeds, let's start planting seeds for success in the long term. It's a good energy for that. Just basically making plans to do things, not really taking a lot of action here. Oh, yeah, there's a new moon. I forgot. There's a new moon on Tuesday. It's a new moon in Cancer. So new moon in Cancer, that's about, try to be more cooperative with your family and with your friends and, the people around you. Try to maybe be a little less selfish, be more selfless here. It's not that you have to be this way, it's just the energy of the new moon is kind of being like, hey, maybe think less of yourself, maybe think more about other people around you, because Cancer is a very loving energy, but it's a very like unconditional loving type of energy here. So with the new moon, it's like maybe you should start thinking about other people. That's what the new moon is kind of bringing in. It's like, hey, maybe we should all think about other people and not just ourselves here, which that's always good, to be honest. Thursday, there may be some power struggles going on. The energy is there for power struggles. Friday, it's continuing. Friday, you might feel like you need to have more control, that maybe you don't have a lot of control and you feel like you need to have more control. There's that power struggle again. Maybe there's an energy of kind of like making things up in your mind, like trying to like think, like it's like you might think that somebody is trying to take power from you when they're not, and you're trying to like make them see that this is what you're seeing here when it's just not really what's going on. There's that type of energy around. Although if you can just kind of accept the way that things are, it's like trying to change people's minds, okay, basically. Here near the end of the week, it's almost like, well, I think this way, is like, well, I think this way, and it's like, well, it might be similar to like when somebody says like, oh, I like chocolate ice cream, And then the other person just assumes, well, then you must hate strawberry. It's like, well, no, I just said I like chocolate ice cream. I didn't mean that I hate strawberry. But this person, the other person, is kind of putting their ideals on you because they think that you hate strawberry. But you're like, it's that type of energy that could be around near the end of the week on Friday. Although it kind of evens out a little bit on Saturday, where maybe people are being a little more understanding. The energy's there to be more understanding. Even on Friday, near the end of the week, if you just kind of, accept that this person is just going to be the way that they are, this is just how they're going to think, and it's like, well, I can't do anything about that because I can't control everybody else. Things will be easier for you. I mean, in general, things will be easier for you if you think that way, but Saturday, the energy is there to feel that way. There's also a window of opportunity on Saturday. It's quite late in the evening, at least here for me in the Eastern time zone. It's like from 11 p.m. and to 6 in the morning the next day on Sunday. But it is a window of opportunity if you want to start something more socially. So if you want to start a conversation with somebody, it's quite late to start a conversation, but if you want to start talking with somebody or start some sort of social activity, there is an window of opportunity there, but it is kind of late. But before that, the energy there might be a little choppy. But after during the window of opportunity and then afterwards, it does seem to sort of ease up a lot more, which is kind of what Saturday, Sunday seems to be all about. The energy there is kind of like wake up calls here. Accept what you've done, accept what has been, accept what is what you can do about the situation here. Try not accepting that maybe you've been thinking immaturely, maybe you've been acting immaturely. It's kind of just sort of thinking about how you've been acting, that maybe it wasn't the best. I mean, you don't have to be, obviously everybody has free will, but that's just the energy is there, that if you find yourself thinking in that way, it's because the energy is there to kind of pull you in that direction a little bit. So yeah, basically, this week is not the best of weeks. It's a little rough, but it kind of ends on sort of a high note, I guess. More of a self-reflection type of week, it seems to be. It can be a little difficult here. So yeah. The reading. So I'm gonna do the weekly reading. It is gonna be a little different. They always seem to be different. I mean, honestly, these past couple of days, I've been thinking about how did I want to do the weekly reading. I had absolutely no idea. And then I woke up today and it was just in my head. How are you going to do the reading? This is how it's going to be. I'm like, okay, fine. Yeah, I do it. I'll do it I'll do it that way. It's not like I get messages or anything. I just kind of go with it. It's like, okay, if it pops into my head, I'm just going to go with it. So that's what's going to happen here. We're going to go through Aries through Pisces, and we'll see what's going on for you this week, or within the next basically 7 days, if you can put it that way, because technically this reading's timeless. So whenever you find it is when you're meant to find it. Same with whenever I post it is when it was meant to be posted. I don't know about that, but really whenever you do watch it and find it, then that's when you're meant to find it, that there may be a message in here for you somewhere. Just keep in mind that these are general readings. They're not personal readings, so not everything may apply to your situation. Just take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Don't try to force things into your situation if it doesn't make sense or if you're not feeling it. Now, if you're feeling it and it doesn't really make sense, then, it can be future influence. So maybe just keep it in mind for the future. But energy changes and it's flexible and everybody has free will and it's fluid and, sometimes, right now, because I draw on the current energy, that's what's there, but it can change. So just kind of keep that in mind. If you enjoy these readings, or you find them entertaining or helpful in any way, I do appreciate it if you could like and or subscribe. That helps me do more of the channel, and you get to be notified when I post new readings up, which I try to do as frequently as I can. I will be doing the July monthly readings soon-ish, so they will be up soon-ish. So there's that, I guess, to look forward to. All right. Yes, you can check your sun, moon, rising, or Venus signs. I'm just thinking I mean, you could check Mercury. Oh, is Neptune going in retrograde? It is. I don't know. Just you check any sign that you feel drawn to. I mean, it really has nothing to do like with astrology. So, I mean, just check whatever you want to check, whatever you feel drawn to. You know, they're just identifiers. I'll be honest. It's just to help me split up the energy a bit. Okay. Yeah. So let's get started. All right, Libra. Let's see what's going on for you this week in the current energies. Okay. These are two together, so I'm just going to leave them together. We have the Fool, we have the Ten of Pentacles in reverse, we have the Devil in reverse, Queen of Wands in reverse, Moon in reverse, and the High Priestess. I always end with the High Priestess here. Bottom energy, we have the Five of Cups, Five of Cups, Six of Pentacles in reverse, Five of Pentacles in reverse, Ace of Pentacles, Six of Cups in reverse. Okay, Libra. So, this is the main energy for this week. This is where we've come from. This is where we're going. This is your energy here. This is where you've come from to get to this energy, and this is, you know, your energy is crossing with what's going on here this week. Okay, so your energy here, your current energy here is you're disappointed. You have an energy of being disappointed here. This is coming from perhaps you gave too much to something and you perhaps didn't get what you thought you would get out of it here. I feel like you thought there was a new opportunity here. Something from your past here was bringing up, you know, it's like pressing the reset button. But there's something here from your past that you were still kind of stuck on. This can be, you know, reminiscing of the past and seeing it in a better light, like having rose tinted glasses on here. And having those rose tinted glasses here may have fueled you into wanting to press the reset button and start over here. So you tried to start over here, but you know, when you start over, you don't really have much of anything here. So it's like not having something here. You didn't have anything, but it wasn't like you completely didn't have anything. Like it just, you didn't have a lot of something here, but it almost feels like maybe you tried to ask for more, you tried to get some help here in some way, and there's just disappointment here. I don't think it worked out. I feel like you tried to ask for help here and you didn't get the help that you were wanting from here, because it just seems like there's something from your past here that you wanted to change, you wanted to get over, and it's like, okay, I have, you know, the little that I have left here, please help me. And I don't think you got that call for help, and there's this energy of disappointment and sadness here for you, Libra. And this is crossing into this energy here for this week. This energy here is the Queen of Wands in reverse. This is somebody who's frustrated, and I feel, you know, this is you, that you are frustrated here. So what is leading to this frustration? Again, it's like you took a leap of faith here. You tried to do something new here. You tried to get out of your comfort zone here, and you tried to put away, you know, the things from your past, the things that were triggering you. You know, you did a pretty good job of that here, but you know, you ended up frustrated. It was frustrating. There's frustration here. And where this is going is that it's like you don't even know. Like honestly, it's been annoying. I'm gonna say that these readings have been a little like a tiny bit annoying here, because in the future, you know, where we're going, Spirit doesn't want to tell me shit. I've been getting the moon, I've been getting the high priestess, like in these positions, and it's fucking annoying because what am I supposed to tell you? I can't tell you anything. I know I'm not psychic here. I just read energies. And if the energies aren't here, you know, really what it tells me is you're not supposed to know. Because it's not, they're like major arcanas here. So it's like, it's not even like, oh, things can change and the future isn't written yet. No, it's none of that shit. This is major arcana here. I feel blocked from telling you what is going on here, where this is leading, because I don't even know. Like, your frustration is leading to somewhere that is very confusing. This can be also very emotional for you as well. There can be a very emotional, confusing, anxiety ridden here, because there's information that you don't know yet. You know, it can just be perhaps you're waiting on something here and you don't know how it's going to turn out. And, you know, this sort of, I don't even know. That doesn't even feel right, to be honest. Like, disregard what I said. You know, don't disregard. I don't have a filter. It might resonate, but I'm going to have to clarify some of this. But I don't feel very hopeful here that I'm going to get anything from clarifying. You know, I just don't. Okay, tell me about the moon. The Emperor in reverse and the King of Swords. Okay, so your frustration here is moving into more emotions here, deeper emotions here. It can be more frustration, it can be falling into worries, into fear, into even possibly mild depression here, because something didn't go your way. Something didn't go your way that you were almost sure of. You did all the research. You knew what you were doing, but it kind of just didn't go your way here. Yeah, I saw that when I put the Empress here. The Empress here and the Wheel of Fortune. I mean, this is a divine couple. This may have to do with a divine connection here. And like, I didn't really see that here because it was mostly focused on you, I didn't know what it was that you kind of were. Maybe I should look. Oh, something that didn't work out. Okay, I was like, maybe I should look at the next card. It's the Three of Pentacles in reverse. Something that didn't work out. Okay, that's what you were stuck on here. Something that did not work out, or you weren't on the same page with somebody here. No, it's definitely something that didn't work out, although it feels like it. Yeah, whatever. I don't want to go too far down, but it could have to be work related here, but it really didn't work out. It just really did not work out, and that's what you're stuck on here. So I don't think you were stuck on thinking that it was better than it was. Maybe you thought it was better than it was, but it didn't work out regardless of what it was. So okay, fine, it didn't work out here. I see again something isn't working out, and that maybe was what is causing your frustration here, because it's like it didn't work out like the last time here, but it's not your fault here with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. I don't feel like it's like your fault. It's like you knew, like you're like it's like you know what's going on here, and you're like I thought I made the right choice here. I had all the information here. I knew everything here, and yet it still didn't work out. It can be because of, if this is a divine couple, it can be because of the divine feminine here. Because for some reason, and in this case, you're coming off as the divine masculine. You don't have to be male. You don't have to. It's just an energy. It's just masculine energy. Same with the divine feminine. It doesn't have to be a woman. It's just feminine energy here. So, yeah. Okay. I want to know about the High Priestess then. Because I feel like you're keeping it a secret. Like you're not really telling. Like that you're falling into this sort of emotional state here because things aren't working out. But it's not your fault. The Wheel of Fortune here is, things out of your control here. Things out of your scope here. This is external energy. This is like, when I say external energy, things that aren't your fault, I'm talking about things like the weather. Like, you planned everything, but just there's a tornado outside. You can't help that. That's not your fault. Or, the whole sort of pandemic thing, that's not your fault. Or if there's like a riot or something, that's not your fault. Like these things, they're not your fault. That's when I say things like that, when I'm like external things that you can't help. Like it really has, it's not, you wouldn't have an influence on it at all. You had no influence on it happening. And that's what I mean. It's not your fault here. So things that didn't go your way, it really wasn't your fault here. Oh, there are two cards here. Ace of Swords in reverse and Judgment with the Seven of Wands in reverse. I feel like you may be blowing this a little out of proportion here, in terms of keeping it a secret here, because I feel like you don't want to tell anybody your frustrations here. I understand that, because you're like, I asked for help, I didn't get any help here, I tried to take a leap of faith here, go out of my comfort zone, all I got was frustration here, and things just didn't go your way. And yeah, you're tempted to be like, you know what, I'm never telling anybody anything ever again. That's what it feels like. I'm not telling anybody anything ever again, because whenever I try to do things, like, whenever I give things another chance, it just fucking confuses the fuck out of me and everything, and blows up in my face and all that. So, this is a little bit of an overreaction here. Just a little. But yes, you want to keep things secret. You want to keep things to yourself here, because you're confused why whenever you try things, this shit happens. It doesn't go your way. You end up frustrated and annoyed. And you're already in this energy of like, I'm just disappointed. I'm sad. I'm frustrated. I'm sorry, Libra. Like, this isn't really like that optimistic here for you. But, I will congratulate you on taking a chance here. Taking a chance, going out of your comfort zone and not letting, your hang-ups hold you back. I think that's brave. That's very brave. Now, it's unfortunate that things didn't work out. Everything works out. I don't know if this is entirely your energy, this Queen of Wands. This can just be somebody here who kind of is annoyed with you. Possibly. Actually, I'm going to pull on that Queen of Wands. The divine connection here feels like a past connection. I'll say that. It doesn't feel present, but anyways. Queen of Wands. Oh, okay. So... Oh. Page of Pentacles. Okay. So, usually this stuff here is like way in the past, but this seems to be like very recent past here. This disappointment seems to be quite recent here. Because like it feels like in the current energy for this week, the frustration is coming from because of this, because of attempting a fresh start here. Trying for a fresh start here. I feel maybe you thought you felt a little way in over your head here. You might have even known you were over your head here. The Page of Pentacles can be inexperienced, a little naive, you know, not knowing enough here, not having enough like information here. So when I say information, I mean like experience, not like information like stuff you know. Like it is stuff you know, but it's more in a pragmatic way, practical experience. It's like the difference between having book smarts and street smarts. This would be street smarts. The King of Swords is book smarts. That's what I mean. So yeah, it's like lacking sort of the street smarts here, feeling that maybe you're in over your head here and you just kind of got annoyed here because it's like it's happening again. That's what it feels like. It just feels like, oh man, it's happening again. I'm sorry. Yeah, and the Nine of Swords in reverse here. You know, this is something that has been on your mind a lot. You know, it's like I almost feel like you wanted this sort of, you tried to do this fresh start here, to start over again, because you felt like, you know, I got a handle on this. I can do this. You know, I figured it out. You know, I'm not as confused as I was before. Which was true, I feel. But things don't always work out. Alright, let's see where this is going. Let's see where this is going. What can you expect to happen here in this situation? We'll use Lenormand, a very literal deck here, or system. And we'll see what can you expect with the situation here. Whoa. Okay, we have bouquet, lilies, flowers, oh, fox, fish, and clouds. Okay. It starts off kind of good. Then it kind of goes in a and in the middle here, yes. Okay, so the main energy here is the fox. The fox is an energy of something that's wrong. It's not malicious. Like, I always think of it as sort of the lesser snake. The snake is somebody who lies, somebody who's deceptive, somebody who wants to harm you. Where the fox is somebody who, you know, there's something up with them, but, you know, I don't think they're not trying to hurt you. They're not like an asshole. They just, I mean, they're an asshole in their own way. You know, they're just somebody who likes to kind of, you know, play tricks, maybe some mind games, somebody who just kind of like is very kind of playful in nature. You know, somebody who's like, it was just a prank, bro, like sort of. But like, I don't feel like the fox is like, they don't really mean it. You know, they're just kind of fucking around type of energy here. It feels like this week there's a lot of fuckery going on here with the fish and the fox. And it's fuckery that is kind of self-serving here with the lilies here. Whoever is this fox is doing it because they can. If they are, if they're trolling you, they're doing it because they can. If they're making fun of you, they're doing it because they can. If they're teasing you, they're doing it because they can. And they're doing it because they want to, because they find some sort of joy, or not joy, some sort of satisfaction in being that way towards you. I say towards you because I don't really feel like this is your energy. It can be. It very much can be, but I don't think it is. I think this is somebody else who is kind of teasing you a lot. And they're doing it because they can. Now, here's the thing. Where is this coming from? Well, the bouquet. The bouquet basically is a place of caring. You give flowers to people that you care. You give flowers to people to show your appreciation, to say, hey, I like you. Hey, I care about you. Hey, I want to, give you something that is beautiful because I think you're beautiful. It's like that type of shit. So the thing is, I'm not saying this is why they're doing it, because that's not really how the system works. But it is starting from a place of, it was starting from a place of, I care, there's a, caring here. The lilies here can also mean, is satisfaction. Here it's self-satisfaction. So the self-satisfaction here, there is a sense of, hey, I want to offer you something here that's satisfying. This person might think that you actually are enjoying it. Okay, that's what it feels like. This person might think that you're actually enjoying their teasing, that you're enjoying, them making fun of you and poking fun at you and everything here, because it's almost like they're giving you a gift here. They're trying to be like, hey, I thought you wanted this. I thought this is what you wanted. But the thing is, it just ends for you in a lot of confusion. Clouds are confusion. Like, I don't know what the fuck's going on. It's anxiety ridden and all that. It's very confusing for you. So perhaps this might clear up a little bit of confusion for you. Knowing kind of where this person's coming from. I don't feel like it's malicious intent. It's just they're just this type of person. They're the type of person who likes to kind of tease and make fun of people that they think that, that they would enjoy it. They think that you like this, that, they're giving you a gift, that you would appreciate it, that you would appreciate the attention that they're giving. But it seems all it's doing is frustrating you. It's causing you a lot of frustration and grief here, and disappointment and sadness and confusion, and you're just like, what the fuck? Okay, I feel like that was cleared up just a little bit here. I'm happy about that. Now let's see what the energies around you are. This is going to be interesting because there are, that Wheel of Fortune in reverse is here. There are some things going on here that you do not have control over. So let's see what the energies are like around you. I don't know if it will be that, but we'll see. Oh. Okay, we have mature man, we have family room, we have privileged lady, we have high honor, and we have bad health. Okay. So there are two people here. We have the mature man and we have the privileged lady. The privileged lady is in the middle. These two people aren't you. These are people around you. The privileged lady is somebody who's close to you, somebody who is relatively worry-free. This person might act pretty happy. I don't know if they actually are worry-free, but the impression that they give people is that they don't have to worry about much. This person can be well off, they can be wealthy, they could just have a lot of stuff, they're just privileged, in more ways than one. It doesn't have to be with material things. It can be maybe this person has, their family life looks pretty good. Like they have a partner that they seem to be happy with, and they have kids and they all seem very happy and all that. Whatever it is, this person seems very privileged. They usually are female, but they don't have to be female, and they're usually somebody who's close to you, like a best friend or a sister or a a cousin or something. They're usually quite young. I mean, comparatively to you, like they're usually younger than you or around your age, or they act younger than you. Okay. Mature man. The mature man is somebody who is possibly older than you or has more experience than you. Sometimes there's somebody who has more authority over you, like a boss or something along those lines. This can be a father figure of some sort or a mentor. They don't have to be male, but they usually are. This can be, like I said, a father figure, a grandfather, an uncle, along those lines. Or it's just somebody who has a lot of wisdom, who is worldly, somebody who just has a lot of experience. Okay, so now we know the people. What's going on here? Family room. This, I feel like these people might be part of your family, or at least one of these people is part of your family here. If this is like a father figure here, there may be a conversation here that they are having together. These people are having a conversation together here. It's a private conversation here, but they are having a conversation here. Now, there's something here that somebody's being recognized for, some sort of accolade or some sort of like, hey, good job, or hey, you did well on this and all that, and now you deserve a rest. That's what bad health is. This is about you worked hard and now you're resting. So these two people here are having a conversation. One of them is like, hey, you did pretty good. You know, it might be this person is being recognized. The privileged lady is being recognized more, like she fucking needs it. But anyways, she's getting recognized for the things that she's done. Maybe this can be a work thing, something at this person's work. But I do feel like there is a familial relation here. So either these two people are related by family. You know what? This almost feels like nepotism in a way, which kind of fucking sucks, but maybe, perhaps, which could be what's going on here and why that fucking sucks. It's like maybe you're like, you know, why is this happening to me? Why am I not getting the promotion? Oh, because they're giving it to their fucking like niece or something. I don't know. But anyways, it can be. Or it can just be like these two people might be related, or one of these people might be related to you. But yeah, that seems to be the gist of what's going on here. Somebody's being recognized for something here, and they're going to now take a break. It can be that this person, this mature man, is retiring as well. I see that here. Maybe the thing is this is energy around you. It's not happening to you, but it exists around you in your world, and it affects you in some way this week. And you know, it everything's related. So even though this seems unrelated, it relates back to this, because perhaps whatever's happening here will shift your focus here. I don't know. Yeah, so somebody could be retiring or just taking a sabbatical, or you know, they are taking a break, taking vacation time. You know, you deserve a break. That's all that kind of says there. All right. Okay. Enough of that. Or else I'll go on too long. Let's see what the advice and or guidance here is for you, Libra. Advice and or guidance. Okay, fine. I'll take all these cards. So we have the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, the Nine of Wands in reverse, the Ten of Wands in reverse, and the Seven of Wands. Okay. Man, okay, so the overall energy here is the Seven of Wands. This is you. This is you putting your guards up. This is you meditating, protecting yourself, grounding yourself here. And I feel like the advice here from Spirit mostly is, you know, to protect yourself here, to stand up for yourself here because of this shit. Because, you know, you may be tempted to... Okay, wait, how is this? Okay, yeah, you may be tempted to take things safe here, you know, and it's fine. You know, it's fine to go slowly here, not to rush things here, to really think carefully about things here, especially if you are in this Queen of Pentacles energy here, that especially if you're finding it hard to what's the word, like take care of yourself, like feeling kind of all over the place, like you can't like ground yourself here. You know, it is a good idea to just not really do anything here, you know, to be extra careful here when you're not thinking clearly, when you're not when you're just all over the place, when you're losing your shit here, when you don't have your shit together. It is a good idea to just kind of stop and take, you know, better be safe than sorry here, and not do anything, you know, here. You know, this is how you can protect yourself here, how you can stand your ground here. The main energy here is about, you know, it is the same shit happening again. Okay, the Nine of Wands in reverse, the Nine of Wands can be, it's exhausting, it's a struggle to go through the same shit over and over again, but you're still standing here, you're still here. You know, you may feel like you want to give up, but, you know, the advice here is not to give up, even though you feel like you might want to give up because it's difficult. It is a struggle here, but it does feel like Spirit is like, you know, take some time, ground yourself. You know, like, look at her. She's very meditative. I'm even like feel like meditating might help you here. You know, this is about working on yourself. Work on yourself. Pay attention to yourself here. Meditate. Take a little bit of you time here, because it feels like you're maybe not taking care of yourself a little bit here as well. You know, maybe you should embrace, you know, focusing on yourself here. But this is, you know, this is better be safe than sorry. And then with the 10 of Wands in reverse here, we want to avoid feeling overwhelmed. We want to avoid taking on too much. You know, if you are in this energy with the Queen of Wands, the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, and you feel like you can't really handle more things, don't take on more things. Try not to take on more things if you can help it. You know, try not to spread yourself too thinly, or, you know, put too much on your plate here. Try to avoid that, because you really do need to focus on yourself here. You need to center yourself, ground yourself here, focus on yourself here. I know you're not going to give up here. Don't give up. It is difficult. It is a bit of a struggle here of what's going on, but you'll be okay. You'll be okay. It just feels like there's a lot of emotions here. You know, with the moon, there's a lot of emotions that can be very confusing, very anxiety ridden here. You know, there's frustration, there's a lot of emotions going on here. And I see the advice here from Spirit is, you know, just take a deep breath, you know, meditate, center yourself, calm yourself down. It'll be okay. It'll be okay. You'll work it out. You will work it out here. Okay, that is your reading, Libra, for this week. Thanks for watching. Good luck and take care, and I will talk to you later. Bye.